I think $50 to $100 is something that you should have in mind when you're buying whiskies.
Especially when you're starting off, you don't want to go overboard because whiskies can start from like 5,000 rupees and go up to like 50 lakh. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the world of whiskies and spirits from around the globe. And in today's video, we are going to explore something that can be quite exciting yet daunting for most of us. How to build your own personal whiskey collection at home. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Should I have a budget or not at all?
It is important to have a budget because it is possible that initially you might end up picking up some whiskies that you may not like. So I think $50 to $100 is something that you should have in mind when you're buying whiskies. And what I also did, and I even today, like this is a rule that I follow for my own bar, is to have some of the basics in place, like have a good blended Scotch whiskey, like a Chivas 12 or a 15. Have a good Indian whiskey in your bar. I would possibly have a Indri Trini or something from Paul John, maybe the Paul John Bold. Have a good single malt Scotch whiskey like a Dalmore, a good bourbon. See, what it does is, one, at a very basic level, you have a lot of variety. So if you're hosting people over, someone wants to have neat, they can have it neat. Someone wants to make a cocktail out of it, they can do that as well. And then you don't always have to open a new bottle that you may want to save for yourself. So it's always important to kind of have some of these whiskies, always in your bar. So I think I would possibly start with that when I'm starting to build my collection.
Got it.
I think also, while yes, budget is important when you're looking at building your whiskey collection, especially when you're starting off, you don't want to go overboard because whiskies can start from like 5,000 rupees and go up to like 50 lakh. So there is no ceiling, but what I would also suggest is you should hone your palate, you should work on developing your palate or so that you know what you like. Like, whiskey making, spend time understanding the distilleries, what makes them special, because every small process that goes behind whiskey making is what adds to the value of the distillery or the perceived value or the reputation of the distillery, and hence the perceived value of the whiskey that is coming from that particular distillery. So it's very important to spend time understanding the practices that are followed at and the history of these distilleries.
So I hope this conversation was as insightful for you as it was for me. If you like our content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, link in the description below. Cheers!